You know what time it is. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. We are back at it for Asia session. Let's go. We did a small session, small stream earlier for Power Hour. But yeah, let's see what Asia session has to offer. So far, they're moving. The Bulls look like they want to get April started off right, but we'll see. We will see. Right now, we're pushing into daily levels, so we'll see. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. Welcome back to another episode of the Infinity Show. Welcome back, guys. All right, guys, we're back. Bada bing. Whoa. Old school. Shout out to X Reaper Studios. All right, let's see if we can get this thing going. Oh yeah, what is that? Tradez? Oh no, that's Alpha Futures. Oh nice. All right, guys, we're back. Make sure all this is looking good. Let's see. All right. They are not playing no games. Bulls are trying to ramp back up. My stops are tight, super tight. Oh, yeah, they're going. If they go, they go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, they got it. It's like they want to run this gap right here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Watching to see if these bulls really want to push back up. We got a little gap up here on the 1 minute. Nice push by the bulls though. You got to give it to them. $24,000 reclaim. Wow. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me see. Can they keep going? That's the question. We got like something over here. This is like a fresh PA, kind of pushing it at the beginning, but we'll see. Let's see what happens. Looks like they want to keep going. 24K is key level. So if they hold it, they hold it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, they're pushing. Woo! What a push by the Bulls, man. Insane. Insane push. Wow. Done with this account for today. That's insane. What a push. Oh yeah, we got a fresh 4-hour candle coming in hot. Couple minutes. Yeah, they're gonna sweep. What a push, man. That was crazy. Crazy push. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, the Bulls have they have a battery in their back right now. To start the month, fresh monthly candles. Reset. Whoa, where's my top step? All right, yeah, it's working on both. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right, let's see. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, I'm gonna try one more. Count, and then after that, I'm leaving this thing alone. Heck of a push. Just swept the high again. Fresh 4-hour candle in a couple of minutes. That was a nice push. It looked like they wanted to curl it back down and retest that trend line, but as soon as you start getting FVGs back to back, that's when you know that somebody's pushing. Oh yeah, let me see. Bada bing, bada boom. Bulls are ramping, guys. Nice push. That was out of the 5-minute, right? Bada bing, bada boom. All right, let me check this. Let's go. 24K. Let's see if 24K can hold. We got space up a little bit. Shout out to B Hendrix. What's going on? The Mod Squad. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. All right, cool. Whoa. All right, cool. Yo, these bulls are moving. Good push for the bulls. The last hour, nice push. All right. Nice push. Wow. Bulls are looking good. Heck of a push. Did we get down to 70? We didn't. Is there some news or something? Oh no, we got the fresh 4-hour candle coming in hot. That's part of it. Very interesting. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen it do that. Okay. see if this thing pulls back a little bit. I think we got space back to maybe 24K. Quick pullback. There she goes. FEG, IFEG, 338. I still want to play it from the highs and see if we get any type of pull. Oh my gosh, this thing is glitching. Wow. This thing is definitely glitching. What about that FEG down below? Maybe. Yeah. Do have a gap up here. Mini gap. High is 36. Fresh 4-hour candle, fresh quarterly candles, all that good stuff. She's trying to push. Wow. The bulls have a little bit of steam. Wow, insane. They just went crazy. The bulls got some steam, guys. The bulls have some steam. Jeez. Nice open. All right, let me make sure this is good. They're not playing above 24K. They got some strength. If this 15 flips again, I'm gonna take it. Oh wow. Do they keep going? They're looking strong right now. We'll see. Swept again. Wow. They're strong, guys. Really strong. I was looking for a retest of 24 if we can get it, but we have not. We are not playing any games. Yeah, they're hot. Wow. What a start. They're not playing any games right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's see if we can get some type of. I was looking for a pullback back to the 90 MA on the 5. Might scalp it. We got some FEGs down here. Yo, these bulls, they got some steam. You can feel it. Let's double up. Why not? Let's see if we can get some type of drop. keep going. Watching to see if the 15 flips red. If it does, if it doesn't, they're gonna keep going. Let's see what we can get down, if we can get anything down, or just continuation. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, let's see what we can get down. Oh, nice. We need continuation, guys. Continuation. Yeah, scalp that. We got a gap down here, so I didn't want to overstay my welcome. And we got a little mini gap right there. All right, let's see. I might test it again. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right, I hope I got all of these. Yeah. I think they want to retest 24 again, but 24 in general is just that's a volatile level right there. Now, if they push into these little mini gaps, I might play it again. Let's see what they want to do. We got a couple of gaps right here. Wow. They're stretching, bro. They're not playing no games. What a push. Wow. Tight stop. If they pop it, they pop it. I'm out of there. Yo, I'm glitching a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, they're looking strong. Wow. I had my stop like right above the 5. If they flip this whole 5, that's strong. Looks like they want to do it too. Wow. Looking for at least a retest of 24. That's my goal before it keeps going. That's the plan, but we'll see. Bulls look like they're hungry. Ooh. Let's see what we get. Yeah, Bulls look strong. Wow. If this 15 can hold red, we got a shot. But if this 15 flips green and holds, man, it's not going to be good. I'm going to have to take that L. I'm looking for at least 20, 24, 10. That's my goal. All right, I'm going to start moving my stops down. We got to clear that last 1 minute, though. We got to get below 20. Good old Asia session. Good old Asia session. Asia session vibes, man. I want to leave this. We'll see if it spins green. Whoa, I did not mean to do that. Do they hold? Let's see. Where's my stop? Okay, there it goes. It got rid of one. I think we're gonna get it. It's just it's taking a little bit longer. There's a little mini gap up here. Let's see if they retest it. Oh, I might be missing it. Did I miss it? Wait a second. Wait. $24.10. 24,010. Get down there. Wow. VWAP, we're based on the VWAP, we're kind of semi-extended, but we'll see. Bulls look good to start the month. They do look good to start the month. Fresh 4-hour candle. Yeah, they're trying to hold on. Yeah, they're trying to perk up. Nice push, man. You gotta give it to them. Bulls look good all of a sudden. All of a sudden, the Bulls look good. I think we can get a pull to like 16, the low teens, but right now the Bulls look rambunctious. Yeah, wow, you might take it. The 15 is trying to flip back green. That's crazy. Open is like in the 30s. My stop is in the 40s. Anything can happen. Yeah, Bulls look good, man. All of a sudden. Really good. All right, do we get something from here? Let's see. Let's see if we get any type of drop. I might have to cut this early if they try to keep pressing. Cause this thing could blast off. Technically, I should put my stop top of the last 15, but we are extended, but we'll see. It's 24K, so 24K is a key level. Let's see if we can get some type of breakdown. If we don't break down, then I might have to cut it early, maybe break even. We'll see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well, man. Can we get some type of breakdown? Anything. We got space down. All right, I'm about to start moving my stops. Let's see if we can get anything down. That 5 minute is trying to hold. I want them to test 24,000. Ideally. There we go, we're getting it. All right, whatever it is, I'll just take it. I might keep the next one at break even. Trying to get to VWAP, but I'll take that. We're just gonna leave that alone. We'll take that for day 2. All right, cool. At least one, the other one was like break even. I should have kept it there. That's crazy. But we'll take it. I'm gonna leave this alone. Bulls look good though. Just based on the open, they have some steam. It's a fresh. You got to think about it. Fresh quarterly candles, fresh monthly candles. These are key candles. So the open is going to be volatile. Yeah. One thing I have to, if I'm playing the highs, I need to drop to micros. I think that's the best way to do it. Drop to micros if we're extended off of that VWAP. When I use minis, I feel like I'm rushing a little bit. I don't like that anxious feeling. So I need to make it more comfortable on myself to like just shrink the size. Shout out to Flip Mode. Shout out to LWB. What's up, man? Oil. Oil. What's up, LWB, man? How's everything going? Good to hear from you, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right, we're going to try this out. We're going to keep tweaking this thing until it works. All right, I got to get this puppy to 53K. And we'll be all right. Just can't go overboard. What did I do? 30. Yeah, I got to get it to 53, basically 1,000 more. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not jinxing it. The last one I jinxed. Tried to force it. Let's see what we can get on this one. Play small, man. Play small. Shout out to LWB in the building. Yeah, oil is not a... How's that going? Trading oil. Oil is a beast, man. Oil gives you plenty of volatility nowadays. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right. At least this puppy is. All right, man. We gotta do our due diligence. Get this thing to where it needs to get. Asia session is the gift and the curse, man. The gift and the curse. All right, let me see. If you want to hop in the Discord, the link is in the pinned comment, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here goes the pull. From these gaps, yeah, they kind of held. They faked me out a little bit, but I'll take it. So like, basically net maybe down for 4 on the day. All right, we'll see. Let me see if I can close all and then come back. There we go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. That was the retest I was looking for. I wanted it to be flush. Something down from the 30s, down below 24,010. But it kind of halted in the teens. Hope everyone is doing well. Happy Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Dang. Tuesday, Wednesday, first quarter is in the books. Why can't I switch this? Hold on. Mic is good. Hope you guys are doing well, man. All right, we're just gonna run with that. Oh, speaking of that, what's today? Yeah, I gotta do that too. Shout out to Trap. That was tough. Got chopped on the first account, but good green on this one. It looked like the bulls wanted to keep going. Whenever we get around a big level like 24,000, 25,000, 26,000, I gotta be careful around those levels. Huge. Your triple zeros, you gotta watch those. I'm gonna try this puppy. Where's my high? I'm just gonna use micros right here. Let's see what happens. Do they really want to continue, or the 15s are looking a little bit weak? Now, if this 15 flips green, I'm out of there. What's the high on this? 37? Oh yeah. Nope. Oh, mine stop at 40. Oh, I did not mean to do that. What did I just do? Okay. All right, we'll see. Do they want to go? Looks like they want to keep going, man. They could flip this 15. We had a big buy up at 24 again. Yeah, dang. I might have to cut this early, guys. The 24,000 buy up was clean. Yeah, I'm not messing with this thing. This thing could take off. We'll see. The open of this is 37. I might put it at 37, 38. Yeah, 40-ish. Just one micro. Testing it out and see. Testing 24K's bluff. That's dangerous, but it's very dangerous. I'm not messing with this thing. All right, look, I'm out, man. Let me just look for a better entry. I'm not messing with this thing. Ooh, my sniper is on or off. Let's see if she holds. We got some gaps down here. I'm cutting it there. I can't do this right now. Look at the volatility, man. Not a game. I gotta take my time. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading? What do you trade? I'm sitting here multitasking. We're having some technical difficulties with this card machine. It was supposed to be the fix, man. All right, let's see. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. Bang, bang. Yeah, 24K looks like they're going to hold. If you look on the daily chart, we got space to believe 24,300. So that might be a move for tomorrow. We'll see. But then I think that's a monthly level and a weekly level. So it's going to be interesting. I don't even want to fight it. I got my games for the day. I gotta leave it alone. I gotta fight the greed. Fight the greed. Don't fight it. Just has to go in its own separate corner. Just have to be aware of it. Have to be aware of it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to LWB, the Silver Surfer. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. LWB says been trading oil. Green, green, green. That's what I like to see. Let's go. Might be shorting oil here soon. Got a second new beta fish in my tank. Oh, nice. Did you post it? I saw the other one. Nice. Moon or Mars, what's the word? Shout out to Moon or Mars in the building. What's up, bro? What you think this month gonna look like, man? Got a new second beta fish in my tank. Nice. I know you're gonna build a nice aquarium. All right, fresh 15 right here, off of the fresh 4-hour candle. All right, gotta hold these this level, man. Jeez. For them to get together again and take a big whip. Oh, okay, got it. Waiting for them to get together again and take a pickleball. Okay. Both are female, so can have them in the same tank. Can't have two males. They'll go at each other's necks. Territory, man. Shout out to Moon or Mars in the building. What's up, bro? LWB says females create harems. Yeah. When Amar says stacking, bro, we probably will be bullish for a few weeks before they continue to dump. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, the way we ended was it was decent. But I'm also looking at like EMAs on the weekly and the monthly. But so far, the monthly candle's green. You gotta give it to them. Monthly candles are green. But it's going to be interesting. The Iran thing has a lot to do with this. So we'll see what happens. Yep. Took the words right out of my mouth, dog. Munomar says it's all about the news, though. That's a fact. I feel like this is a dead cat bounce, but I could be wrong. We'll see. We got non-farm on Friday, retail sales tomorrow. It's gonna be interesting. Yo, did anybody see the Tradify 3.0? I'm about to watch a video. As soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna look up Tradify. Apex, TopSTEP, Bill Knox, Tradify, Take Profit Trader, Lucid, Alpha Futures, My Funded Futures. I think that's my top 8. Yo, Muno Mars, the weather is starting to break, dog. Finally. Man, winter was a struggle. Man, what? Yeah, that was nasty. Look at that wick. Oh my gosh. Nasty wicks right here. Pay attention to 24K. Pay attention to 24K. That's a super level right there. And then you have, below that, we have yesterday's high. Yesterday's high is, what? 75.25, 975.25. Man, I gotta take my time with this thing, man. I got close to payout last week. Grinded that thing down. If this puppy is close, I will not grind it down. I gotta take my time. Today is Tuesday. Yes. Let me go get some more water, guys. I'll be back. I need to go back to my bread and butter and work off of the VWAP. I've been neglecting the VWAP for some weeks now, but I gotta get her back into the game plan. Give me 1 second. Muno Mars says, indeed, spring, summer is here all of a sudden. Bro, winter was wild. Winter was wild. Yeah, LWB, that wick was nasty on ES and NQ. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I need some water. All right, guys. Shout out to Looney too. What's up, man? We're grinding. The YouTube grind continues. Yo, but yeah, so far, I started off even. This account did good, but one of my other accounts took a hit. So net on the funded accounts, I'm like maybe down 350. Yeah, down like 350, 300, something like that. I'm gonna leave this thing alone though. This one's doing good. A couple more days. Now I'm just going off of, for Apex, if I go above 200, I can't go back below. It's similar to like how I treat TOPSTEP. What did TOPSTEP have? They had that one, at least 150, right? So usually if I go above 150, I can't go back below. That's the goal. And that's end of day. So yeah. The Bears are trying to push down, but overall the Bulls this has been a good start. This has definitely been a good start. We're up like 100. We moved like 150 points. Where's the open? This is the open, right? So yeah, like call it 880, 100. How high did we get? Yeah, like 170 points from the open. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. But yeah, one of my other PAs took a hit, but this one is good. It's over the cushion, so the key is to keep it in the cushion. We'll see. I gotta play small, man. Start with the micros, add a couple minis on top, and then stop. Apex requires 5 days of 200 or more, and then they require 5 days of trading in general. So we'll see. Yeah, well, April candles are moving right now, guys. Fresh quarterly candles are moving right now. Silver Surfer says ES is pushing. Dun dun dun. If ES is pushing, NQ can follow. Shout out to Rizzy Regis. What's going on, man? Rizzy Regis says, "Hey yo, what's up, Broskino?" Been a while. Yeah, man, I've been busy, man. Crazy schedule, but we're here today. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Rizzy Regis in the building. Munamar says, hopefully the airport TSA situation won't last no. Oh yeah, that's been crazy. That's been insane. I saw some of the lines. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, Looney too. Everything's decent so far. I think we're gonna just go with this small loss. We'll see. I might take one more stab at it during New York, but the key is to stay green on this account. Yeah, Looney too. The morning is my bread and butter. But where I get myself into trouble sometimes is Asia and lunchtime. Yes, finishing for the day helps a lot. But yesterday New York session, we were green. So quote unquote yesterday I was green. But to start the first day of April might be a small red day. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. All right, give me one more second, guys. Gotta get my other water. Hold on. The bulls are still ramping, guys. Jeez. LWB says pups got a treat. Put a little pumpkin in their food. Nice. The treat. A 5-minute and 30-minute and crude both look like bear flag forming. Yeah, bro. It's gonna be interesting to see how this pans out, because there's a lot riding on the news. There's a lot going on right now. We got the pop today when Iran's president was like, let's end the war, but I need some. He said, I need some guarantees. Like, you gotta guarantee me some stuff. Oh boy, let me do that. Potatoes. Yeah, they're reaching back for the highs. 24K is looks like that's gonna be the bounce zone. I see space till like 24,300, so we'll see if they can make it up there. You can kind of see it on the. We got a daily FEG up above as well. Got to keep an eye on that. Daily FEG right here. Midpoint is at like 100, 200, 100-ish. Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and draw that so I don't so we don't lose track of it. This little gap right here. We're actually into the gap right now. I'm gonna have to draw out the I have to draw out the nice bounce from a 1 hour perspective. Nice bounce. Definitely a nice bounce. Oh, 1 hour is at the 200 SMA. Wow. This is a key level right here, guys. And we got 1 hour gaps up here too. Dang. Did I not draw those out? I don't think I did. I need to draw those out. The middle of last week's range is 23,997. Right now it looks like they're holding that. Then you got VWAP down below. We got monthly levels up above. Let's see. August 2025. Oh no, that's something else. Yeah, August high from last year at the 24,073 level. It's interesting to see how monthly levels still get a reaction like a year later. It's crazy. All right, this looks like we're about to start going sideways. LWP says I didn't get my new monitor stand set up last week and got too lazy. All good, man. It's going to take a lot of work. Oh man. You're building a fortress for the charts. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I can't wait. Gotta get the new setup going. I gotta get my internet like LWB's internet. Dang. Yeah, I definitely shouldn't have pushed that. Dang. Oh, it's all good. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, there's a 1 hour gap up here from a couple days ago. Let me see. Let's take a look. Do I have the 1 hour on here? Just the 15. Whoa, did not mean to do that. Well, yeah, dang. Yeah, we gotta definitely have some gaps over here. This puppy right here, this puppy right here, and this huge thing over here. This might be the gap we're gonna have to deal with. This guy. I don't think I have this drawn out on. I don't have this drawn out on Thinkorswim. This is 1 hour, right? 1 hour FEG. Sheesh, this is gonna be a key level. You can already see it. Huh. All right, I gotta watch this. Midpoint is right at 140s, 130s, 140s. So we'll see. This is a key level right here. 4 hour. Let's go 4 hour. What's the 4 hour looking like? There's another 4 hour gap within all of this as well. This is why I'm like, yo, this could be a dead cat bounce. But we'll see. This is going to be interesting. Of course, everything lines up. Of course, everything lines up. This is how you know we are trading against algos. It's almost too perfect. All right, let me see. These are 4 hour levels right here. And of course, everything, yo, above 100, bulls got work to do. This level right here is going to be interesting. The 150s, 24 150s to 200 are going to be interesting. All right, cool. LWP says the arms on my current one are starting to sag a little bit. Okay, got it. Getting weak. So instead of the stand for 6 monitors, I got 3 that holds up to 2. Okay. That'll be like a less weight. Or it's built to hold more weight. Shout out to LWB, aka the Silver Surfer in the building. Oh wow, look at that. I'm looking at these 4 hour levels. Yeah, the 100s are gonna be between, what is it, 24K and 24,300 is gonna be a interesting level. Right now we are back to 200 SMA on the one hour. 5 minute has already reclaimed that. 15 minute, yeah, we kind of blasted off from that, but look, you can get through the 15 and then it can still rip you down. The 1 hours and the 4 hours, those are the ones that count. Those are the ones that count. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. The rest of the week is going to be interesting. But tomorrow to start, well, right now to start the April candles, it's going to be a battle. The 100s are going to be a battle. I can already see it. The 100s, 200s, and 300s. bada boom. All right, let me shrink this guy. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. LWB says MES. Nice. Are you long or short? I got 329s on top of 332s. Nice. Yeah, you're loaded, man. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 extra. 2 TV monitors and then two portable screens and then my laptop. So total, the most I've had is like 5, including the laptop screen. I gotta step my game up. I do want the NASA look though, at some point. So I don't have to be clicking around. ES will be up, NQ will be up, all time frames. I got SPY up, I got QQQ up. I have my daily levels, quarterly levels, yearly levels up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. That level in the 100s is going to be interesting going into tomorrow. There's some bears waiting up there, for sure. It's going to be a battle zone. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hold on one second, guys. Bum. Still here. Let's see if they can push. Here comes some bears. Dang, bears are pulling back. Jeez. Back to 24,000? Where are we at right now? Hold on. It's moving so fast. Whoa, bro. What's happening? Does anybody know what's happening? We're getting a drop right now. Big drop. Oh my gosh. Is the 4-hour FEG fighting back already? Huh. Wow, what a pullback. Nasty pullback. Back down to 1 minute, 200 SMA. Wow. Back to VWAP, basically. What a drop. That just happened. 25. That's like a 50-point drop in 3 minutes. That's a lot for Asia session. New York session, you get a 50-point drop in one minute candle. I'm about to check the news. Hold on 1 second. Big bounce for the Bulls. They don't want to let go of 24K. I don't know what that drop was. That was a random drop. That was a typical Asia session ghost drop. Out of the blue. Or, hold on. Was it the 1 hour candle? Well, yeah, technically. Fresh 1 hour candle pullback. Yeah, that was a random drop. I don't see any news. Let's see. Let me check one more spot. Hold on. I mean, that's the tricky part about Asia session. Some news will come out, and if you weren't prepared for it, that thing will surprise you. Oh, Munamar says that was the weekly door. Okay, cool. That was a nasty slap down. Plus the 1 hour open. Shout out to Moon Mars in the building. Let me see. It's gonna be interesting. Yo, Moon Mars, based on like your charts, where do you see resistance on NQ? Major resistance. Dang. I didn't see that. Million. OpenAI raises 122 billion at an 852 billion valuation. $1 billion valuation. Insane. Yeah, we're about to get some. This is gonna be interesting. OpenAI. Wow. Catching up with Bitcoin's bumping up a little bit. Let's see. This Iran war has been very interesting. Very interesting. They said this thing will be over in a week. Gas prices are through the roof. It's crazy out here, man. Luna Mars 301 says, yeah, this weekly door, a daily close above, and we can see last week's high. Nice. I was just marking that out too. I was just marking out weekly levels. 50% retracement of NQ. It's basically 24K. It's 24,997. That's the 50% retracement of last week's range. And we do have we've got some FEGs above, daily FEGs. So it's gonna be interesting to see if the bulls can push through. You know what could push them through? Non-farm or some type of good news. Let's see. During New York session, we basically matched the high from Friday. We matched the high from Friday. Yeah, bro. If you look at the trend from a daily perspective, we're getting in between the EMAs, right? So I would say, yeah, the 100, 200, 300 levels. And there's a bunch of old FEGs up here too. We got weekly FEGs up in the 290 level. There's a lot of levels up above. Then you have The fresh monthly non-EMA, that's at 24,240. Man, between 24K and 24,500 is treacherous. There are some traps up there. If you're looking for, what did Moonamar say? Hold on. We can see last week's high, yeah. I think they can push like, yeah. Bulls got work to do. No matter how you look at it. But if we do get a close, basically the Bulls, what you're saying, Bulls need a strong day, a really strong day today to start April. It looks like Big Cat bounce though. If you're looking from like a monthly perspective, this feels like a situation where we'll go green and then the Bears will rip it out of the Bulls' hands into the close of the month. LWB short 2 MCL. Shout out to LWB in the building. Oh boy. My bad, short stream. I had you on the wrong screen. If you're on the short stream, come over to the horizontal stream, man. Bang, bang. Did I do that correctly? Let me see. Man. LWB is are you the oil surfer now? LWB, the silver surfer, is now the oil surfer. Winamar says, indeed, they need to get people bullish again. Yeah, that's a fact. In order to do that, yeah, some things gotta align. That the administration needs to figure out Iran quickly. They gotta figure out Iran quickly. The gas is not playing around. Let me see if I can find the correct. Where is it at? Last week? Yeah. It's going to be interesting. The next couple hundred points in NQ is going to be volatile for sure. Yeah, man. The news is going to have a lot to do with this week. 10-year note yield. Ian was saying that 10-year note yield will whips people into shape. They're like, yo, you better figure something out. Figure something out. LWB says, stop me out for 12 profit per account. Nice. 12 points. What is that on oil? On MCL. Crude oil. Man, I'm looking at the sale on Apex, man. They are slowly inching up on the price. Slowly inching up. Tradefy, I saw Tradefy, they're doing the no subscription thing too. So basically you got 30 days to figure it out. Oh, $12, not point. Okay. So what is that in oh, that's $12. So how much is that in profit? It's $1 per tick, 100 per point. Oh, okay, cool. I don't think I've ever traded oil. I've looked at the chart once or twice, but oh, you said the 10 times that? Oh boy. I'm doing micros. Okay, cool. Shout out to LWB, the oil surfer in the building. Shout out to Moon and Mars 301. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're trying to figure out how we can, I want to add another voice channel to the chat. I don't know what I'm going to call it. The Infinity Hall or something. The Infinity Town Hall. And then you guys can just jump in there whenever you want. And then I'll create a separate one where if I jump in, it'll be separate. That'll be fun though. So everybody can like interact. But then I have to figure out the moderators. I mean, Town Hall can be kind of unregulated. I don't know if I should do that for like the waiting room. That would be interesting. I think I gotta make it for the main chat. I can't do it for the waiting room. Okay, now we're chopping around, guys. 10 o'clock candle, 35 minutes. Yeah, big push, man. This is gonna create some FEGs on the daily. It's gonna be interesting. But I do think we go back down and retest at some point. We'll see how strong the bulls are this tomorrow though. Tomorrow is gonna be telling. Tomorrow into non-farm is gonna be telling. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. The bulls are trying to grind back. Let's see. What do we have? Do we have any other levels? Let's see. Whew. 1 hour charts are flying. Up from 23,000. This is a big move. Because when was 23,000? 23,000 was last night. Right? Yeah, last night. So we've moved 1,000 points in a day. Our low was 22,961.50. And within a couple of sessions, we're at 24K. That's a big bounce. Big bounce. Daily FEG here, daily FEG here. Bang. This is going to be interesting. 24,021 is the 1 hour 200 SMA. Key level. Where's my 4 hour 200 SMA? Where's that thing? That thing is way up at 783. Like Lunar Mars said, that's the top of last week's range. Just about. We'll see. Bulls are gonna need some really good news. Or we need the war to end. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Bang. Sitting here looking at the levels. Let's see. Speaking of that, I gotta. What else do I have to do? Let me pull. Whoa! Let me pull these. So far for April 1st, I'm red on the day, like 300. But one account got some good green. The other one I kind of played a little too big. I'm incorporating my minis again, bit by bit. It just has to make sense. Just micros. I don't know if I have the. I gotta mix it up. I don't know if I have the patience for just micros. I gotta throw in the mini here and there. I tried it, man. I tried it last year. It was a struggle. Most of my payouts came from minis. Get in, get out. All right, so let me draw this out. Hold on. So technically, that was 76, right? Quote unquote. You could just call it the same level. Whoa. All right, let me see if I can figure this out. Dun 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 dun. This was the other gap. Oh yeah, so I have it marked out. 667. 667 was daily FEG reclaim. Got to the upside. Let's see if they can hold. It's going to be interesting. Hold on one second, guys. Yesterday's range is huge. Very huge. We haven't had a green weekly candle since February. That's crazy. We haven't had a solid green, decent green weekly candle since February. What if the bears spin this entire candle? That would be insane. I'm sitting here like figuring out, okay. So we got another FEG up here. I gotta, yeah, bro, there are a lot of, what's the 50 though? All right, let me draw this out. We got another FEG. What's the low? 286. 286.50. You're looking at the daily, weekly, and the monthly on NQ. And then this will be 23,976. Might have to make this, oh, daily FEG. Oh, this will be a different date, right? 25th. Boom. There you go. I might make this a different color. Daily FEG. Key level. All right, cool. So that midpoint is 131. You want to talk about levels up above? There are there are weekly FEGs, daily FEGs, February month low. Dang. February month low, right? That's up there in the 200s. Wow. 24,100 through 24,500 looks treacherous. Treacherous. Bulls are gonna need a catalyst to get through all this. This is insane. Let me draw this out too. Let me just use the same daily FEG, daily FEG. All right, cool. Let's go back to trade over 8. Man, at least 2. All right, guys, hold on one second. LWB says it made a new nightly high again. Nice. I missed the short again. It's moving down. Shout out to Richard Dowdy. What's up, man? Richard Dowdy's in the building. What's up, bro? How's everything going? Richard Dowdy's in the building. What's up, bro? How's everything going? Man, we're working on an Apex right now. Seeing if we can get another one with Apex. So far, just TOPSTEP. I need Apex. That should light the fire. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that. Had a phone call. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Richard Dowdy. What's up, man? Richard Dowdy 82 is in the building, man. Oh, Bears are pushing down. See, man? I feel like this is feeling real trappy. This is feeling real trappy. We gotta get above 24 and hold it. If the Bulls want a shot back up. But we still have a lot of week left. So we'll see. Tomorrow retail sales. Friday non-farm payrolls. It's gonna be interesting. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Rizzy Regis, what's going on? LWB says shorted oil again and stopped out for another 12-point gain. Nice. $12 profit. Nice. The micro crude oil. We're getting a slap down right here, man. What gaps are down here? We got a little 15-minute right here. And below that, we're down to the 900s. We'll see if the Bulls can figure something out. We're back below VWAP. I think I gotta get this thing. I think I got like 1,000 more to go. This will be day 2, right? Yeah. All right. We gotta stay the course. Open April up with some heat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe a week from now. If I can stay the course. Rizzy Regis says, I might not be that active tonight. I have an appointment in the morning. How's the trading been? Trading's been good. Decent. Yesterday, well, quote unquote, New York session, I was green. But to start today off, I'm like down 300. I might just keep it like that before I dig myself deeper into a hole. But one account did well. I just pushed this thing into cushion. So the goal is to keep it in cushion and get this elusive apex payout. Shout out to everybody in the chat. But yeah, decent today. I don't know. I think like at the open of Asia, I kind of played a little too heavy on another account. But this account made it out. That 24,000 level is a volatile level, and I kind of played it down from the highs, but bulls were ramping. They stopped me out. Shout out to Rizzy Regis in the building. Yeah, for right now, I'm just watching at this point. I've made my couple of plays. I might add on maybe 1 or 2 during New York, but other than that, I think I'm good. I'm gonna leave this thing alone. LWB says, when MES makes a leg down, MCL turns back up and hits my stop. Yeah, man. The algos are doing their thing. Rizzy Regis says, my short trade already played out from 35. Oh, nice. Oh, 35 to 974. Still holding it. Oh, nice. That's a good entry. I don't really have the levels of interest. Have any levels of interest. Okay. Richard Dowdy said, my bad, how to lay the boys down. But yeah, congrats. I appreciate it, brother. Finally, man, the drought has been crazy. The drought has been insane, bro. And it's simply over trading. I'll be up, give it back. I'll try to force a play, trying to push something that's close to payout, and then give gains back. The plight of the trader, man. Whoa. The whole thing just switched. All right, cool, good. Man. Finally, bro. Rizzy Regis, it's been, you guys have watched me struggle, man. Finally, man. But the goal, I gotta ramp it up now, man. I gotta get back into the groove, man. When I was at peak season, it was a payout every week, man. I gotta get back to that. I was even watching videos from back then. Like, what was I doing? Like, think about it. I think like every play was a mini play. I didn't incorporate any micros. So trying to incorporate the micros, I think that was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna call it a learning curve. It was just like something different from what I'm used to with the minis. I used to risk 10 points with the minis, aim for like 20 to 30 points, and I'm done. And I'll just do that over and over again. But incorporating the micros, I'm still like trying to figure out the size I like. I'm getting used to like averaging into positions. Before I didn't do that. I would try to get it at equal highs or equal lows. 10-point stop, bro. 1 mini. And let it rip. So, but then I realized like that stop is tight, especially for NQ. You have to be like super precise with the entry. So I was like, all right, let me shrink the size, maybe go to 5 NQ. So yeah, that's been what I've been learning over the past since I started incorporating micros last year. First couple months, bro. Basically the first year. First 6 months to 8 months of futures it was all minis. All minis, no micros. But I'm trying to work on like holding accounts longer. But I looked back and I was holding accounts for pretty long. But another thing is that the rules were different, so that has something to do with it too. But yeah, we're gonna get back on the train one way or another. I'm gonna figure this thing out. Get back into the groove one way or another. There's no other choice. We got to get back to what we were doing before. Oh boy. All right, cool. We might need a backup card thing. Let's see. LWB says trying another short on oil. Rizzy Regis says, yeah, I wish I could scalp 10 to 20 points. I stay with micros now. Nice. 1 to 4 for 75 to 250 points. Nice. Yeah, you could just let it ride. Richie Reedy says, I already got I'd be slaughters with middies. I already get dog wall with micros half of the time. Yeah, bro. NQ is unforgiving, man. NQ don't play no games. NQ is a different type of monster. So yeah, it's basically, you just gotta figure out, overlay your strategy with how NQ moves, keep what works, dispose of what doesn't work. That was back then when you took a payout, you had like almost no drawdown left on Apex. You take a $2,000 payout, you got like, what was it, 52.6? Yeah, you had like $600 left if you hit it right on the dot. LWB Silver Surfer says, if MES keeps pushing up, maybe I'll profit on MCL. Possibly. The inverse. Semi-inverse. Maybe they're just an inverse. Stopped out again, another $12 profit. Nice. Nice, man. LWB over there scalping. All right, looks like we're about to start going sideways. I can feel it. Sideways action. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We have retail sales tomorrow. Non-farm payrolls on Friday. Coming in hot. Guys, I gotta figure out, so I'm trying to figure out how I can do $38 per account. Nice. I'm trying to add maybe like a voice channel where you guys could just jump in there whenever. Olu, what's up, fam? What's going on? Shout out to Olu in the building. Yeah, I'm trying to think how I can do it in the Discord, and then I could do like separate voice channels. I think I might do separate ones. We'll see. I need to figure it out. Like what was it? Yeah, I gotta figure out the voice channel in the Discord. Make it more interactive. And then whoever's free, they can just jump in there. But the thing is like, I don't know. I don't know if I can if everybody's gonna be in there, I gotta have some type of rules going on, man. If I'm not in the voice channel and I'm doing something else, and then everybody's in there going crazy, I don't know. That's the only thing. I don't want it to be a toxic environment. I'll figure something out though. Maybe just certain people. We'll see. Yeah, they have live chats, but I haven't activated it. I have one in there, but only certain people can join. So I'm trying to figure out how I can incorporate everybody and then separate it. It won't be the chat that I've already created. I might create like one or two more, and then we can do like an off topic. Maybe I'll even like keep it open for like New York, in Asia and then maybe like close it or something. I don't want to wake up to chaos, bro. Wake up to like 50 messages like, yo, this is what happened in the chat. I'm like, yo, I want peace. Peace of mind. Then you gotta reprimand people for doing chaos. I'm like, nah, man. Rizzy Reader said, yeah, dog, it's not a game. I'm not trying. I don't want no Discord drama. I'm gonna wake up to like, this person did this to me. I'm like, yo, what? Kick them out. I'm like, okay. See, that adds another layer. Then we're all over Twitter and X. Look at what was said in the group chat. I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's why I'm a little like, let's just keep it to the chat. But we'll see. That's the risk. That's the risk you take when you want to incorporate everybody. LWB says MES popping, MCL stagnant. They're bouncing off of each other. Bulls are trying to push back up. Dang it. Yo, that 7-day countdown on past evals on Apex is real. They can just bounce. They can just bump up the activation fee out of nowhere. They've gone from 79 to 89 to 99 in a matter of days. And there's a countdown. So if you don't activate your eval, that thing expires in 7 days. So you gotta really plan it out. Because if you pass 10 evals, you gotta activate 10 PAs by next weekend. That's 1,000. Bang. So if you don't want to activate them all at the same time, Apex. Rizzy Regis says tough. That's tough because NQ is definitely eyeing my stock right now. Hopefully not. Hold on. Where are we at right now? Oh, well, 24K. 24K is going to be a very key level. We'll see if we retest and let's see if 24K acts as resistance. We'll see. Are we in any 1 hour gaps? Let me see. Do we have 1 hour gap right now? Oh, this is a 1 hour gap. I did not draw this out. Hold on. There's a 1 hour gap right here. Midpoint is at like 980-ish. Oh boy, I didn't draw that out. I knew there was something. I'm sitting here like, yo, I think I didn't draw it. I only drew the levels up above for the 1 hour. From the 1 hour perspective. .1 hour FEG midpoint is like right at 980. That's kind of where we bounce, right? Dang, yeah, there it is. So we kind of reclaimed that. Huh. Yeah. We got a 1 hour gap right here. We'll see if 1 hour bulls reclaim 24K. We got 1 minute 200 SMA right here too. Right at the 994 mark. We do have a little bit of a trend line. Let me see. On the 5 minute. Quote unquote. Technically. Yeah, got a little bit of a trend to the downside. Oh my gosh, do not move my gap, please. Don't move my gap. This was a nasty drop. Dang. Up from the 40s. So we'll see. Oh boy, didn't do that. Why is it not moving? Any trend from down below? Technically. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Bang, 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 bang. Technically. Upper level, lower level. All right, this is something to watch going into London. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. For the bulls to continue, they got to crack 24 and hold with emphasis. So yeah, we got a couple of trend lines going. Yesterday's range was crazy. Crazy. Dang, why does it do that? Let's see. 5 minute. Shout out to Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn. All right, we're good. Hold on, was that 4 hour? That wasn't a 4 hour candle. This is a 4 hour candle. Maybe I was meant to say hourly candle. This is the fresh 4 hour candle. What just, yeah. Fresh 4 hour now. 8 o'clock open. Yeah, that was just an hourly candle. I was thinking ahead. I was jumping the gun a little bit. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Rizzy Regis says stop in profit. That's all that matters, man. Once you get in profit, I'm moving that stop down as soon as I can. I'm like, this gonna be break even or better. Rizzy Regis says go for it 70% of the time. 100%. Shout out to LWB. Shout out to LWB. Olu, what's going on, man? Olu says What's up, fam? Been using your code on Lucid a lot. Nice. I appreciate you, brother. How is Lucid going? I'm seeing a lot of Lucid payouts, man. Lucid, Take Profit Trader, Traderify. I'm seeing a lot of payouts from them, and Alpha Futures. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you, Olu, for using the code. If you guys want to grab some Lucid accounts, use code Infinity. Same with Billnox. Dang, I know Billnox, I might have to update it. Billnox, every time there's a new sale, you have to update your code. That reminds me. Let me just do it now. Okay. Ooh. What is the... I hope. We'll see. Bill is what it is. Knox. You have to update the code every time. All right, Bill Knox. I know it says, but 90% of the time I'm wrong 100% of the time. Except in silver, I do good in silver. Nice. The Silver Surfer. Boom. Bears are working, man. Looks like 24K is holding that line. There are a lot of bears up here, guys. 24,000. The levels between 24,000 and 24,500, 600 is insane. A lot of key levels. A whole lot of key levels. So in order for the bulls to hold, they're going to need some type of catalyst. Or else this is a dead cat bounce. They're going to flip this monthly candle red at some point. Oh yeah. Either way, bulls got a lot of work to do. Either way. Either way. Ooh. Yeah, that 24,000 level is looking treacherous right now. Jeez. Shout out to Olu for using the code, man. I appreciate you, man. All right, let me fix this Billnox thing before somebody asks. All right, your code isn't working. Affiliate. 89% off right now. I'm going to keep it at 91. Infinity. Boom. There you go. All right, guys. For all my Bill Knox people, we are back in action. Statistics. Okay, so I need to figure out how this works. Is it out of 100? I mean, we're good for the next 9 days, I believe. Bill Knox runs sales as soon as Apex runs sales, if you haven't realized. As soon as Apex does a 90% sale, Bill Knox does a sale simultaneously. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys, man. We got us a battle going on, guys. Golly, man. We just got this new card machine. This thing already giving us issues. Messing up the money, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. That would be insane. Let's see what we can do, man. Day 2, 5 days, 200 and above. Got 5-minute trend going on. So far, the bears are chopping down. We'll see. VWAP needs to get reclaimed. 24K needs to get reclaimed if the bulls want to do anything to the upside. Fresh 4-hour candle right here. Fresh 4-hour candle. Dang. Yeah. That 4-hour candle is in the middle of nowhere. We could get some slight pullback. The last hourly candle is red. And if you look on the hourly candle, you can see a pattern. What do they call that pattern? I don't know. It's like you got one big green candle on one side, like a flat candle in the middle, and then you got a big red candle on the other side. I forget the name of it, but I just know the pattern. But that's what it's looking like on the hourly, from an hourly perspective. It's gonna be interesting. And then you have daily EMAs. It's gonna be interesting. I think we pump up to like maybe 200 at some point, but somebody's up there. Somebody's gonna be waiting, put it that way. Somebody's gonna be waiting up there. The bears are unforgiving, and they know how to trap you and get your hopes up, and then boom, they blow up the spot. Yo, does Tumblr still exist? Yo, that's wild. I haven't been on Tumblr in it feels like years. All right. Yeah, it's been a while. Social media. OpenAI, $852 billion valuation. That's crazy. Shout out to Olu. Do you be doing giveaways? I'm trying to figure that out. So apparently you can do it straight through. You can do it straight through the prop. So I've reached out to a couple, so we'll see how that goes. At first I was just gonna Cash App. I might still do that, but yeah. Olu, they're coming. At some point I want to do one like a couple times a week. We'll see. Shout out to Olu in the building. Whoa. This thing like adjusts itself. Yep, we're kind of sideways. Sideways action. Maybe until midnight. I gotta go keep messing with the YouTube. Something's going on with the algorithm. I don't know what's happening. Shout out to Olu. If you want to hop in the Discord, the link is in the pinned comment, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Tuesday. We got retail sales tomorrow. Non-farm on Friday. Coming in hot. Then, if non-farm is this Friday, when is CPI? CPI should be the week after that. Dang, let me look that up. CPI schedule 2026. Employment situation the 3rd. CPI is the Friday after that, so they are a week apart. CPI is April 10th. Yo, what is this? This is kind of cool. This gives you all the I like this. This is interesting. I wonder if they do. Whoa. List view. Okay, interesting. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well, man. Happy April. It's April, man. Golly, fresh quarter. Fresh quarterly candles, fresh monthly candles. First quarter is in the books. The bears are bearing down. Speaking of Lucid, I gotta figure out, I gotta change this little banner. Shout out to Olu, shout out to LWB Silver Surfer. Shout out to Rizzy, Regis in the building. Shout out to Moonamar 301. Shout out to Apex Clippers. Shout out to B Hendrix 007. Shout out to Looney 2. Shout out to Looney 2 in the building, man. Looney 2 was on earlier. Chill stream. Rizzy Regis says that's why you're a Silver Surfer. LWB, except in silver. I do good in silver. LWB is the silver man, for sure. Rizzy Regis says, pulled my stop to 993. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see if they can attack that lower limit of the range. What do we have? From a 5-minute perspective, what, 940s, 950s? They could challenge that if we get continuation to the downside. Right? The fact that we retested 24K and we're retreating back into yesterday's range, that is not good. It's not good for the Bulls. Bulls would have to, before we get to New York session, Bulls would have to reclaim yesterday's high, which is 976, basically. Because yesterday's high was basically equal highs with Friday. Call it 977. If we don't get above that and hold, tomorrow could be a long day for the Bulls. Just from like my charting, whenever I see price action sweep previous day high, or actually, if it can't hold previous day high, Bulls have an issue. Same thing with the Bears. If the Bears can't maintain previous day low, Bears have an issue. Because the idea is to surpass previous day high and look for continuation. But the fact that we pushed above and we're getting slapped down right now, it's going to be interesting. The next 2 weeks are going to be interesting. We got CPI on the 10th. Non-farm this Friday. The Iran war is going crazy. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. But for the Bulls to get anything going for tomorrow, they 24K is key. Super key. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Rizzy Regis says, my personal doesn't have enough for a trade. Every time I fund it, I blow it within a week. How much are you putting in there? I know with my personal, when I first started off trading, I would put like a couple hundred and it would be gone in a week. Just like you said, that thing will be gone quick. That's when I was trading, trading shares, penny stocks. Then I went to options. That was fun. You can turn $100 into 1,000 out of nowhere. 0 DTE, SPX options. Those things are addictive. Yeah, Rizzy Regis, you're like me. With the personal account, I just add like bits and pieces. Gets expensive with trading into, yeah. Oh yeah, LWE said AMP, yep. bulls got work to do, man. This pop, yesterday's pop was nice, but they need continuation. And 24K is a key level. Maybe we pop back up there during London. All right, let's see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. LWB says it's pretty good, but they do raise the margins the night before any news. They usually raise it to 50%. So the night before big news, I can't trade. I also have Ninja Trader account that they don't do that. Yeah. Ooh, yo. Bears are getting busy right now. Yo, Rizzy Regis, your TPs are gonna hit. We retested 24K. We barely got back up there. Bears said, nope. Excuse me. So we got this range. We do have a range, quote unquote. This little range. We got a little range from New York. We'll see if they hold the lower limits. Do they go test 900? We'll see. Bada bing, bada boom. Yo, nice play, Rizzy Regis. Rizzy Regis with the solid short from above 24K. LWB says I have mine on Quant Tower. Oh, where are yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. The Bears are working, guys. They are working this fresh 4-hour candle. Yeah, I see that to the left. Yep. We got some gaps down here. So we'll see what they can do. I hear good things about Quant Tower. Here and there I hear it glitches, but I've heard overall it's solid. You can copy trade a whole bunch of stuff at the same time. Yo, LWB, does it glitch at all? Maybe it depends on the setup as well. Way better than NinjaTrader for how I trade. Nice. No glitches, okay. It might be the system too. Like, the better your system, the better the experience, the better your PC. Because I can imagine you're trading 40 accounts, 30 accounts at the same time. Nice. LWB says no glitches. That's good. I had issues with NinjaTrader. I had to buy my copy trader, but it's pretty dope. Which one you got, Rizzy Regis? Yo, Rizzy, which copy trader do you have? I feel like you told me before, but I forgot. The grind down. Quantar has copy trader built in and it works great so far. Nice. Which gap was this? Is this a 5-minute gap? Okay, yeah, I think it's a 5-minute gap. Come on, buddy. That is a 5-minute gap. Yeah, so that's a 5-minute gap. I know below that we got a 15-minute gap. So we'll see what they can do. Let me draw it out. Draw it out. If you see it, draw it. Man, you want to talk about glitches. Tradovate is the glitch master. Let me see. So I'll draw the gap. It's a ray. All right, so we got 5-minute FEG along with 15-minute FEG down below. We'll see if they want to hold or do the bears get back into action. Overall, nice push. New York session though, for sure. For the bulls. Overall, nice. Solid range. Basically 1,000-point day from bottom to top. All right, we do got some gaps down below. We'll see. Can the bulls do some magic from here? trading solution trade duplicator. I could have different accounts, have multipliers per contract, and could set it up over trade different times. Oh, nice. Replicanto definitely made a name for itself. For copy traders, I think the best platform is to be motive waves. Oh yeah, I remember you talking about it, LWB. Their copy trade has 0 issues when I did their trial. I just can't afford their monthly plan. Yeah, they're over there taxing. MSG UFO, what's up, man? MSG says, are those trend lines adjusted for April Fools? Yes, they are. I'm leaving this thing alone, man. I'm down like 300 on the day. But all in all, I did good on this account. I took a hit on another account, so this one did fine. So I'm cool with that. As long as something moved forward nicely, I'll take it. This one's into profit. So net, like across all my funded accounts, I'm down like 300. 300 to 400, something like that. Shout out to everybody in the chat. MSG UFO 5243, the level master is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Rizzy Regis says monthly plans sound wild. That's that subscription. Shout out to MSG UFO, man. LWV says it's like Quantar monthly fees, but I have Lucid, so I have the full version for free. Nice. Yeah, that's elite. When you can just group everything together across multiple firms, it's definitely cool. Whoa, my bad. I don't know. Can I do it like that? Let me see. All right, cool. And I can transfer. Nice. Replicanto. MSG UFO says charging my trend lines for April Fools. That please stand by. Man, April, this is gonna be interesting, man. Everything going on, man. We got non-farm payrolls on Friday. We got CPI on April 10th. So, yeah, the next week or two, volatility. We got retail sales tomorrow, and I think we got S&P data dropping tomorrow as well. Today we had, or New York session, we had Chicago PMI and JOLTS. I think the trend lines are being respected so far. We'll see. Bulls are trying to sneak back up there. That's the thing. I don't know what's going on in Asia. Whole bunch of news dropping. I want to save up for a lifetime of Quanta and also one way. That's a lot of money, yeah. They taxing, man. All right, let's see how this first 1 hour opens up, and then I gotta go get some rest. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I gotta keep playing around with YouTube Studio so I can figure out what's going on. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to Rizzy Regis in the building. Shout out to LWB Silver Surfer, aka Mr. Koski, aka Lone Wolf Blue in the building. Shout out to Apex Clippers. Shout out to B Hendrix. Shout out to Rizzy Regis again. Shout out to MSG UFO, the Level Master. Shout out to Looney 2. Shout out to Olu. Appreciate you using the code, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Bada bing, bada boom. Whoa, bro. What? Rizzy Regis says trading is expensive. That's a fact. It is. It's all worth it though. It's worth it. Rizzy said handing money away like a sugar daddy. Trading is expensive, that is a fact. Hey man, that's what you call commitment. Commitment, you went all the way in. It's gonna pay off, man. It's definitely gonna pay off, for sure. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading? What do you trade? Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. Let's go. We're gonna figure it out. That could be something too. We'll see. Let's see. Brizzy Regis said trading is expensive. You got that right. Heads up quick. Yo, Rizzy Regis, I think like that consolidation you were talking about is trying to act as some type of support. And we got some gaps down below. The 50, 40 range, 30 range. Are we going back up the challenge? We'll see. Can I shrink this? Oh, there we go. I couldn't see my numbers before. There we go. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We are chopping around. We are officially chopping around. Rizzy said, yeah, I'm seeing it. My stop isn't safe until it breaks under 43. Yeah. But you're in the green either way, so that's good. That's the beauty of moving your stop into profits ASAP. Shout out to Peter Tuckman. Peter Tuckman said that's the best feeling in the world. When you move your stop to at least break even and you can't lose unless you have a trailing drawdown. The great equalizer. Crazy trailing drawdown, man. At least Apex has end of day now. Next payout I get will be all end of day Apex. Ideally, that's what I want. I want 21 50Ks 20, that's like 20 TOPSTEP accounts. 20 150K, well, not necessarily, because TOPSTEP, you don't have to have a buffer. It's the only difference. But yeah, end of day 150K accounts, 20 of them on Apex. That's dangerous. That is dangerous. MSG UFO says possible long targets 23,974, 24,068.50. Have trend lines adjusted for April Fools. Use the Infinity Trades adjustment tool. Yes. Shout out to MSG UFO, man. Rizzy Regis said, dang, I just laughed way too loud at that drawdown comment. Looking to hold total account. Trade 1 to 4 micros on copy trade. On copy and back out. Yeah. Yeah, bro. The leverage, that's the one thing Apex does have. 20 accounts, that's you can get some things done with that. MSG UFO says possible lower targets on short side 24-1, 1-0, 24 or 23, or you're just talking about possible lower targets on short side. Imbalance 280. Oh yeah, the imbalance of 280. I know that. I've seen that. Or you're trying to go short off of those levels. We don't use the L word tonight. Not until the 920s. Yeah, we do have some gaps down there. We'll see if we slice that. Thing is, 24K bears, it's going to be a battle. The bears aren't going to let this, they're not going to, this isn't going to be an easy push back up. Unless the war ends tomorrow or something like that. Bulls need a catalyst to slice through what's above. Sorry, Infinity Trades free, a free account spin, the wheel coming soon. Oh yeah, that's coming for sure. Sorry for those. Sorry, those are extended longs above. Okay. It's coming, man. I'm gonna figure it out. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna reach out to maybe like Lucid, Bill Knox, and see how they can do it. From my understanding, I'll take your email and then email them, and then they'll send you a code to get a free account, something like that. Something to that effect. It's 11, fresh 1 hour candle right here. Let's see if we get a 1 hour pivot. The 1 hour bulls and bears always battle it out at the open. MSG UFO says here are possible entrancement shorts targets 905, 854, 790, 766. Yeah. Man, that could be tomorrow. That could be New York session. It depends though. At this point, we're at the mercy of the news. Trump can get start Truth Socialing. By the time you know it, we're down 500 points. Like, what the heck just happened? Where he can say that the war is going to end tomorrow and it's not really going to end tomorrow. Oh, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well, man. 1 hour push is starting to happen. Let's see. Ideally for the Bulls, 24K is the go-to, man. 24K and above. So if you don't reclaim 24K, Bears could take advantage. Yesterday's high is 970, basically 976. It's like 975.25. And right now we're kind of holding that, right? Yes, actually, we are sitting right at yesterday's high. So yesterday's high is critical. Very critical. Because if you sweep yesterday's high and you stay back, then you go back inside day, that's not good for the Bears. I mean the Bulls. If you're a Bull right now, you need to get above yesterday's high and hold. And use the high as a retest level. But if you sink below, that's when you give the Bears a chance to take advantage. This could also be EMA retest on the monthly. 9 EMA is 944. Wow. Look at how the levels are just lining up. Right now we're sitting at, what levels are we sitting at right now? Yeah, 975.25, yesterday's high. 50% retracement of last week's range, 23,997.75. We pushed up above, but the Bears ruined the party pretty quickly in an hour or two. We also did the reverse off of 1 hour, 200 SMA at 24K. 24K is just a huge level across the board. Across the board. LWB says oil popped up a bit, getting ready to short again. The oil surfer. All right, guys, we're kind of like fumbling around yesterday's high, so we'll see what happens with NQ. We will see. We got a bunch of equal highs right here, right at this level. 970s. So it's going to be interesting to see if they challenge 24K again. 24K is basically the 50% retracement of last week's range. Super key level. And then above that, we got weekly FEGs, daily FEGs. There's a lot of pressure up above. A lot of pressure. Ooh, here comes some bulls. Back to VWAP. All right, guys, let me go get some rest, guys. Let's see if the Bulls, I'm going to be watching to see if Bulls retest 24 into London session. If they can reclaim 24, they got a shot back up. Because we do have space from a monthly perspective back to EMAs on the monthly, right? Let me see. Make sure. I was just looking at it. Oh no, that's the daily. Yeah, from a monthly perspective in terms of pullback back to 9 EMA, we got space to like the 200s, 300s, above 24K, but they got to hold. They definitely got to hold. All right, guys, I'm about to go get some rest. You guys be safe. Happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, wherever you guys are. Discipline equals freedom, ladies and gentlemen. Trust the process. Do not rush the process. Keep on going. You're going to fall during this journey. It's part of the game. I was saying it earlier. You're going to fall. But in this game, you have to learn how to fall and how to get back up and dust yourself off and keep going. Base hits win the game. Trust the process. Do not rush the process. This is a marathon, not a sprint. You guys be safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I should be back on tomorrow. We'll see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to LWB Silver Surfer. Shout out to MSG UFO 5243. Shout out to Rizzy Regis. Shout out to Apex Clippers. Shout out to B Hendrix. Shout out to Looney 2. Shout out to Olu. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate all of your support, guys. Let's keep it going, guys. Shout out to Olu. Shout out to Looney 2. Shout out to Rizzy Regis again. Shout out to LWB, the Silver Surfer, aka Mr. Koski, aka Lone Wolf Blue. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to MSG UFO. Rizzy Regis says, have a good night, G. Absolutely, you too, bro. Trade safe, everybody. Best loser wins. Yes, sir. GG's. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I should be back on tomorrow. We'll see. You guys be safe, be safe, be safe. Yeah, bro, I gotta get some sleep. I'm about to pass out right now. You guys be safe, man. I'm gonna see you guys soon. Trust the process. Do not rush the process. Be safe. Be good to yourselves and be good to others, ladies and gentlemen. Be good to yourselves and be good to others. Don't beat yourself up. It's part of the game when you take an L. Don't beat yourself up. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself at the same time. You guys be safe. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.